Probably the craziest thing I've seen doing this job was one day when we didn't have many sea lions swimming with us in the bay at Hopkins Island, so the skipper sent me around to the next bay along just to see if there were any there. And as I swam back, I had 20 Australian sea lions following me. I felt like the Pied Piper. Having these animals that are all endangered following me for a swim felt really special. My name's Elise and I'm a coxswain for Adventure Bay Charters, taking people out to see the great white sharks and also swimming with the sea lions. So my favourite part of the job would probably be the moment when you see a customer getting up out of the cage after they've had their first ever dive with a great white shark. Most of the customers are excited, they're ecstatic, and they tell us how much they now love and appreciate great white sharks. I knew about the amazing wilderness that's in this area, coming here as a kid with my family and seeing the beautiful beaches where we learnt to surf and where we learnt to fish. You know, I knew about the marine parks that had been fought for to be put into place. I just couldn't even imagine that oil drilling off this coastline was a possibility. When you tell customers that these places that we love so much and that they love during the day are at risk, it really hits home for them. Often people tell us how beautiful the sea lions were, how awe-inspiring the sharks were, and when you tell them, imagine if they were at risk, they suddenly feel personally invested in the issue because they've had that first-hand experience. To think of all the places that I've been on my sea kayak being covered in oil, or to think of the poor Australian sea lions that I've got to work this close with, to imagine them being lost forever is just devastating. There's been some pretty creative ways that people have banded together and taken action. A mob of women from Penong who have just walked to the head of the bight. Took them days, and one lady walked in a pair of thongs because she was in a seagull costume for the entire walk. But it just goes to show what effort people are willing to put in to get it out there that we really are serious about getting this area protected. To me, this whole coastline, the lifestyle that this coastline provides and the community is really special and really worth fighting for. My vision for the future of Port Lincoln is a place where we don't rely on fossil fuels for our electricity. There's so much potential in this area for solar, wind, hydro, wave power, and a place where fishing can continue for generations to come with sustainable oceans, where people want to come to see the great white sharks and see the Australian sea lion and really treasure the amazing endemic species that we have here.